We're down on the seafront at Felixstowe, and today, Friday the 17th of July, we've been to the inaugural what's called engagement event of something called Felixstowe Forward. It's an organisation that's funded and sponsored by Suffolk Coastal District Council, Suffolk County Council and Felixstowe Town Council in another attempt really to get Felixstowe to move forward in a kind of organised and sensible way, to get the town, to get the seaside resort, to get the business community all working together and achieving something. And if we're lucky, this one could work well. There's a lady in charge called Helen Greengrass who is, I think, an enthusiast and has got a lot of drive. She could do the job.
It's always difficult to sum up a meeting on video. It's really just about people talking. But I'm glad to report that this particular meeting had a genuine buzz, and there seemed to be a real consensus that this time around something might get done. Felixstowe's recent history, ranging from the 20 years of urban wasteland on the southern seafront to the 5-year abandonment of the boating lake and go-kart track, doesn't inspire much confidence in our local authorities' ability to make progress on a reasonable timescale. But if the enthusiasm and commitment of this group of local business people, residents and others can be harnessed by the Felixstowe Forward group, there's some hope of finally getting a proper, joined-up approach to the town's future that we've been lacking for years. The event centred around an opening presentation, followed by 3 workshop sessions on business and enterprise, tourism and community. With around 80 participants in total, it was lively, but it did generate a lot of ideas and suggestions. From Suffolk County Council, Alison Wheatman was facilitating with the Community Aspect Workshop Group.
Well, we're trying to get them to identify what the main opportunities and challenges are in Felixstowe. So we've set them a bit of an exercise, a kind of staggered thing. So we started off asking them to think about, from their own individual point of view, what they thought the opportunities and challenges were. They're now discussing on their tables, see if they can come to some consensus on their tables about what the top 3 challenges and the top 3 opportunities are. And then we'll move on to trying to see if the whole room can come to consensus on what the top 3, 5 priorities and challenges are. So that's kind of the idea of the exercise, to get people thinking, seeing if we can build from individual priorities through to getting any consensus in the room. We might not get there, it's a test, but that's what we're trying to do. Once all these post-it notes and everything's all been typed up, written up, all that information will sort of feed into the kind of overall plan we're trying to develop, our sort of plan of action, if you like, for Felixstowe. And that once we've finished this exercise, the next thing we're going to ask people to do is talk about how do they want to continue this. Do they want to continue this as a big group? Are there already groups in Felixstowe where some of these things can be discussed in more detail, or do we need to set up some new groups? How do we kind of facilitate this going forward? This isn't about us doing things to you or for you, it's about seeing how we can do stuff together. There's people in this room who've got a lot more expertise than I have about Felixstowe and what's needed. So it's how do we use that expertise, whether it's time, things that they already know, groups they already belong to, buildings that they have, how can we use all those assets, intelligence, all that stuff we already know about Felixstowe, what's already going on that's really good, and work better with that rather than us sitting in Endeavour House or Mountain Hill and making decisions about Felixstowe, which perhaps don't use all this intelligence and expertise sitting here today.
Part 2 of this report will be online soon, when we discover what the tourism, business and enterprise and community discussion groups came up with, and when we meet Change Director Helen Greengrass at the end of the meeting.